Hi, my name is Wyatt.
And I'm Sarah. This is a plan if a tornado watch or warning is in your area.
You should have a first aid kit and canned food if a tornado warning, which means a tornado has been spotted. Figure out a safe place to ride out the storm.
Do you live in a mobile home? Get out, drive in a car, get home as quickly as you can, and if that's not possible, get to a sturdy building.
Get away from windows and get underground. Regardless of where you're hunkering down, it should be as far away from windows as possible. Even if a tornado doesn't hit, wind or hail could shatter windows, and if you're nearby, you could get hurt.
You should make every attempt to get underground during a severe storm, either in a basement or storm shelter. If neither is possible, head to the innermost room, your hallway, on the lowest floor of your home. The goal is to put as many walls between yourself and the outside world.
If you're at home and the severe weather is bearing down, prepare for the worst. If your house is damaged by a tornado, you could end up walking through debris that's riddled with nails, glass shards, and splintered wood. The best way to ensure your shoes aren't scattered is to put a pair before the storm comes. Hi, my name is Wyatt.
My name is Gabby.
And my name is Christian. Today we are going to give you the 411 on hurricanes.
Hurricane season officially starts June 1st and lasts until November 30th. Hurricanes begin as tropical storms over the warm, moist waters of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans near the equator.
As the moisture evaporates, it rises until enormous amounts of heated, moist air are twisted high in the atmosphere. The winds begin to circle counterclockwise north of the equator or clockwise south of the equator. The center of a hurricane is called the eye, and it is actually peaceful, but around the center are the most powerful winds moving at speeds between 74 and 200 miles per hour.
Hurricanes are dangerous, but luckily we know in advance when and where they will hit, thanks to meteorologists who track hurricanes using satellites.
If you live in a hurricane-prone area, you need to be prepared before a hurricane. You should have a disaster plan and know all evacuation routes.
Prepare a disaster supplies kit for your home and car. Have enough food and water for at least 3 days. Include a first aid kit, canned food, and a can opener, bottled water, battery-operated radio, flashlight, protective clothing, and written instructions on how to turn off electricity, gas, and water.
Have a weather radio handy with plenty of batteries so you can listen to the storm advisors.
Have some cash handy following a hurricane. Banks and empty ATMs may be temporarily closed.
Make sure your car is filled with gas.
A hurricane warning means that hurricane conditions are expected, whereas a watch means that conditions are possible.
If emergency managers say to evacuate, then do so immediately. If you do not need to evacuate during a hurricane, stay away from low-lying and flood-prone areas. Always stay indoors during a hurricane because strong winds will blow things around. Leave mobile homes and go to shelter. If your home isn't on a higher ground, go to a shelter.
After a hurricane, stay indoors until it is safe to come out. Check for injured or trapped people without putting yourself in danger. Watch out for flooding, which can happen after a hurricane. Do not attempt to drive in flooding water. Stay away from standing water. It may be electrically charged from underground or drowned power lines. Don't drink tap water until officials say it is safe to do so.
The past hurricane season ranks as the most destructive and among the busiest on record, with 17 named storms and only 6 storms not making a landfall.
3 storms in particular, Harvey, Irma, and Maria, are the season's most notorious hurricanes. These were also among the most intense, with peak winds reaching between 130 miles per hour to 185 miles per hour.
All of them made landfall at or very close to their peak intensities. This was the first year on record that continental United States experienced 2 Category 4 hurricane landfalls, Harvey and Irma. Hurricane Irma was the strongest hurricane the National Hurricane Center has ever recorded in the Atlantic Ocean, outside of Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico. It was moving as a Category 5 storm. Irma hit the Florida Keys as a Category 4 storm, and later the mainland as a Category 3.
The most important thing to remember about hurricane safety is to listen to emergency management officials and do what they say.
Hi, I'm Cassidy.
And I'm Zuleika, and we have some information for you about thunderstorms.
A thunderstorm is also known as an electrical storm, lightning storm, or thunder shower. It is a storm characterized by presence of lightning and its acoustic effect on the Earth's atmosphere, known as thunder.
Thunderstorms occur in an association with a type of cloud known as cumulonimbus. They usually have strong winds, heavy rain, and sometimes snow, sleet, hail, or in contrast, no precipitation at all.
Lightning is formed when ice and water particles separate in the thundercloud. Next, negative charges fall to Earth. After that, positive electricity rises from the ground. Finally, the two join and hit the ground.
A thunderstorm can be very dangerous, so you need to know what to do to stay safe during a thunderstorm.
If you're outdoors in a thunderstorm, keep an eye on the sky. The best place to go is in a sturdy building or a car, but make sure the windows in the car are shut. If there is no shelter around you, stay away from trees, stay out of water, and avoid metal. A thunderstorm is considered severe if it produces hail at least 1 inch in diameter or has wind gusts at least 58 miles per hour. Every thunderstorm produces lightning, which kills more people each year than tornadoes or hurricanes. Heavy rain from thunderstorms can cause flash floods. High winds can damage homes and blow down trees and utility poles, causing widespread power outages. A flash flood is so dangerous because lots of water comes into areas really quickly. A family can lose their house and food during a flash flood. Some people have even drowned. If you live in a flood-prone area or think you are at risk, evacuate immediately.
When a flash flood is issued in your area, you should have boots, water, first aid kit, radio, weather watcher app, charged cell phone, and a flashlight.
Know the difference between a severe thunderstorm watch and warning. A severe thunderstorm watch means severe thunderstorms are possible and near the watch area. Stay informed and be ready to act if a severe thunderstorm warning is issued.
A severe thunderstorm warning means severe weather has been reported by spotters or indicator radar. Warnings indicate imminent danger to life and property. Each year, people are killed or seriously injured by severe thunderstorms. Despite advance warning, while some did not hear the warning, others heard the warning and did not pay attention to it. So pay attention to the weather warning and remember what to do to stay safe.
Hello, my name is Annette.
And my name is Alexander.
And we are doing a PSA, also known as a public service announcement.
A blizzard is a severe snowstorm with winds increasing of 35 miles per hour and visibility of less than a quarter mile for more than 3 hours.
A blizzard is formed when hot air rises over cold air. There are two ways this could happen. Winds pull cold air toward the equator from the poles and bring warm air toward the poles from the equator.
When warm air and cold air are brought together, a front is formed and precipitation can occur. Blizzards can also occur after snowfall when high winds cause whiteouts, and which is when fallen snow is blowing around, which decreases visibility.
In the United States, blizzards are common in the upper Midwest and the Great Plains, but occur in most areas of the country except for the Gulf Coast and the California coast. Blizzards can occur all over the world, even in the tropics where it is cold on high altitude mountaintops.
Blizzards can be severe. Travel becomes dangerous when the blowing snow causes whiteout conditions, and sky and ground look white. Roads can be partially or fully blocked by snowdrifts. Many times, cold temperatures can cause frostbites, and hypothermia are parts of blizzard and can last for days or after the storm has ended.
Do not travel during winter weather unless absolutely necessary. Dress warmly and make sure the car is in good running condition and has a full tank of gas. Bring a winter storm kit and include chains, booster cables, shovel, blankets, extra clothing, food, water, and a cell phone. Reduce speeds when driving and allow extra distance for braking on slick roadways.
Keep away from downed power lines. If you become stranded, turn on the emergency flashers or raise the hood. Run the engine for short periods, making sure the tailpipe is clear of snow and window is cracked for ventilation.
If you are outdoors in a blizzard, dress in several layers of clothing and wear a hat. Mittens will keep your hands warmer than gloves. Remember that wind increases the cooling effect on the human body, so exposed skin will get frostbitten easier on cold, windy days.
If you're at home, stock emergency supplies like food, water, flashlights in case the power goes out. Use improved indoor heating devices, not charcoal, and be especially careful with fires and candles.
Stay safe and warm.
Hi, I am Reese.
And I'm David.
Today we are going to talk about blizzards. Do you know what a blizzard is? It is a severe snowstorm with winds in excess of 35 miles per hour with visibility less than a quarter mile for more than 3 hours. If you must travel by car during a blizzard, it is vital to have an emergency aid kit with water jumper, cables, road flares, tow rope, non-perishable snacks in case your car breaks down, you get in an accident or become stuck in the snow. But remember, it is best not to drive in blizzards. The longest blizzard record was December 12th through the 14th, 1960. The wind gusts were up to 50 miles per hour.
Blizzards happen in the northeastern USA. When a blizzard is in the forecast, you may receive a winter storm watch, which means there is a possibility of a storm taking effect. You could also receive a winter storm warning, which means a storm is on the way or already taking place. As soon as you receive a storm warning, get prepared. You could lose electricity. This includes the hot water and heat. So stock up on non-perishable foods, blankets, flashlights, extra batteries, and candles beforehand. Remember, stay safe.